For this project, I was interested in the sustainability issue of e-waste, in particular the hoarding of mobile phones in households. Electronic devices are constantly being updated and improved and are consequently becoming obsolete, and with the consumer culture of the need to have the best and latest technology, it is at the forefront of being a contributor to the e-waste crisis. My aim was to develop a creative outcome that would bring attention to the impact of not recycling e-waste and valuable resources, as well as safe and responsible methods to recycle. A total of 3 interviews were conducted in hopes of gaining rich perspectives on the current state of e-waste. A representative from Mobile Muster, the Australia-New Zealand Recycling Platform, and Wyndham City Council were responsive to the interview. Some of the questions I were asked included the importance of higher authorities to address e-waste, obstacles in the way to solutions, and how a design can assist in consciousness raising. They all had aligned views on the current state of e-waste being very concerning and that valuable resources are being wasted, creating more instability for the future of e-waste. The concept of transitioning towards a circular economy was brought up by the interviewees. They recognize that the linear economy and the business model of take, make, and dispose have harmful consequences on the environment. The interviewees also recognized the idea of consumer culture having an impact on the current state of e-waste, being that we live in a throwaway society where everyone wants the latest technology and discards it in the bin when it breaks, with little consideration of the environmental impact. They stress the importance of reuse, repair, or recycle, providing information about e-waste and how to avoid it, as well as a sustainable system that will ensure the full life of phones aren't going to waste. For the creative outcome, I have created a small brochure which integrates a QR code design that contains 4 comprehensive infographics about e-waste, the recycling process, and how to prepare your phone for recycling. The overall design of the infographics contains simple and minimal illustrations to create an engaging and readable visual. Bold text was used on both the infographics and the brochure to stress the importance of the information to the consumer. Hypothetically, this brochure would be an important piece of information that will be included in the boxes of new phones. This creative outcome is targeted towards household families growing up with modern technology, with children and young adults becoming more and more tech savvy and with future generations on the way to living in a more technological surrounding. This infographic design would slowly aim to integrate in these households as a sort of must-have. Although this will exclude non-tech savvy users such as the elderly, however they are less likely to upgrade their phones. The QR code design is a compact, accessible, and more active way to engage consumers of mobile phones in the environmental impact of e-waste and how to help reduce environmental degradation. By refraining from creating multiple print guides which could generate clutter and almost create an incentive to discard the items, the QR code will be on one carrier, which will be paper, and can remain in packaging and on surfaces in households such as fridges or notice boards, without taking up a lot of space. Bold text was used on particular words on the brochure, such as important and do not throw away, to encourage consumers to save this brochure item. Therefore, aiming to minimize waste of paper and potentially plastic, thus using the one design to function for multiple purposes. This was partially influenced by the idea of circular design and providing more information, as the interviews predominantly mentioned. This creative outcome aims to encourage and motivate more circular design from tech companies. The simple and colorful infographics aims to assist in consciousness raising by making consumers more aware of the environmental benefits of recycling and the environmental consequences of consuming mobile phones.